Guys, welcome to my channel. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve, a safe New Year's Eve, and a great start to your 2019. So this is going to be my 2019 fitness goal video. If you have been following my journey, 2018 was a really fantastic year for me fitness-wise. I was able to lose about 70 pounds in all of 2018. Total for my highest weight, I've lost about 80 pounds. So that's the number that I tend to go towards because I'm kind of trying to think of everything as a whole. But last year I was able to lose about 70 pounds. I really was able to get my fitness and health more in check. I am still overweight. I'm still probably considered obese. I really don't know, but I'm probably still considered obese. And I am obviously going to continue this journey through all of 2019. And so I wanted to share with you what my goals are for fitness in 2019. Just in general. And to be honest with you, I'm keeping it pretty simple this year. I had a lot of goals in 2018. I was constantly changing my goals and I really got a good foundation. I really did. But it's getting harder. I gained about 3 pounds in December, which I'm not too concerned about. It was the holidays, you know, but I gained about 3 pounds this past December. Plus I'm just having a little bit harder of a time losing weight. In the last 3 months of the year, I only lost about 10 pounds, which is still an accomplishment. I'm not upset about that, but it definitely is getting harder to lose weight. I'm plateauing a little bit. My workouts aren't helping as much as they used to help me lose weight. I am needing to change up my diet a little bit, things like that. I just need to make some changes. And so I want to kind of jumpstart my weight loss, really kind of focus on a couple of things to kind of help me do that. So 2019 is literally just going to be a year of staying the same in progression. I just want to get through this plateau and just continue through my weight loss journey. So I really only have 4 main goals. Some of them are kind of workout goals that maybe will change in a couple of months once I have accomplished this and need to maybe change up my routine a little bit more. So as far as weight loss goes, I want to hit 180 pounds. So as of today that I'm filming this, today is January 1st, 2019, I weighed in at 211.2 pounds. My lowest weight being about 208 here. And like I said, I've gained a couple of pounds just from the holidays, which I'm not too concerned about or anything, but I want to keep moving in the downward direction. So 211.2 pounds is my current starting weight for the year. If I could surpass this 180, that would be fantastic. But I'm just thinking that it's getting harder. I'm plateauing a little bit. You know, I've only lost about 10 pounds in the last 3 months. Realistically, you know, 30 pounds or so is probably a really great 2019 for me. Second year into fitness, kind of pushing past the plateau, hopefully building some muscle. I think 30 pounds is definitely a realistic and reasonable goal. And once I hit 189, that will be 100 pounds lost for me. And so that's a day. 199 is my next target in sight, but 189 will be really fantastic. And then, you know, 180, my goal weight for the year. So that is my first, you know, major goal. Like I said, it's kind of broken down into parts. 199 is my first goal, 189, which would be 100 pounds, and then 180 would be just kind of my end of the year goal. So that's just kind of where I want to be weight wise. What else I really want to do this year is not to eat fast food for the entire year. And this doesn't seem like it's something that's that big maybe to some people, but for me it really is. When I was really overweight, I was getting fast food 3 times a week, at least, if not more. I was eating it way too often and I developed an addiction to it. I wanted it all the time so bad. And so in 2018, when I started my fitness journey, I still had it, but I only had it maybe once a month approximately. And only having it like that was a huge, and is for me, a huge accomplishment when I think about how much I was eating it before and what I was able to decrease it to last year. But every time I ate it last year, you know, I would have these major cravings for it and I would make it my cheat meal and I would go get Taco Bell or Jack in the Box or Dairy Queen or whatever I wanted to eat. And it was so good in that moment, but I felt so sick every single time I ate from any fast food restaurant. So sick. And, you know, coming into 2019, I just think I don't need any of it. It never makes me feel good. It's literal crap I'm putting into my body. There's nothing good about it, and it never tastes that good. Like, it doesn't taste as good as I remember it tasting, you know, back before I started dieting. And so I just decided that I am not going to eat fast food for all of 2019. I'm going to try really hard to stay away from any sort of craving that I have. So that includes like Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Hardee's, Chick-fil-A, Rallies, like anything like that, I'm not going to have. What it doesn't include is like Subway. I feel like that's kind of an in-between. Panera, definitely not. I need Panera. Panera gets me through life a lot of times. You know, just kind of those middle ground fast food and restaurant. I don't want to go through a drive-through, so to say. And so I haven't had fast food in probably 3 weeks to a month or so. So I'm already going into it with a little bit of buildup. And so the other day I was like, should I get, you know, on the 31st, last night, New Year's Eve, should I get one last fast food before the year starts? And I didn't. I didn't even really want it. It never makes me feel good. So why am I putting something into my body like this? I think for the most part, it's going to be really easy for me. Because like I said, if I ever need something out on the go, Panera is like my number one go-to place. And so I always can go to that. Or like I said, Subway, I'm not going to include that. I'm just going to include like the fast food drive-through places. The only time I can see it being somewhat of a struggle is traveling. But in those types of situations, I just need to be really prepared. I need to be as prepared as possible, bring snacks, and I try to do that. If I know I'm going somewhere, I try to prep and meal plan and have an idea of what I'm going to eat so that it doesn't become an issue. So that's just kind of one big goal that I really think I can hit. It's going to be a challenge at some times, but I think overall I'm pretty good about not eating fast food that much in general anymore. And then if I can get it through a year, I feel like I can kind of just take fast food out of my life for the most part. And then I just have two other just like workout type goals. They're nothing extravagant. Like I said, I want to keep this year really simple, but since I have been plateauing a little bit, I kind of need to jumpstart my weight loss again. I've just been really slowly losing weight. I want to make sure that I'm working out 5 days a week, which I pretty much was Monday through Friday, but like a harder workout. I need to do more intense workouts, more HIIT cardio, more like heart thumping workouts. So Monday through Friday, at least I want to work out. But another big thing to help me kind of push past this plateau is to incorporate more walking. Walking has so many benefits, and I want to incorporate that into my daily routine. So I have a goal, at least for like the first couple months of the year. It could change as I get into this, and maybe this is too easy, maybe this is too hard. You know, I want to walk 40 miles a month. It's only 10 miles a week, so that comes out to like less than 2 miles a day. And sometimes I was walking just for like my workout, but I don't want that to be a thing. I want to do my 5 workouts a week, and all the walking is just additionally. It's like this morning when I worked out, I did like a cardio kickboxing workout on Fitness Blender. If you guys work out at home, check out Fitness Blender. They are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I did that workout, and then I walked for 2 miles on my treadmill, and that was my workout this morning. And so me walking is just an addition to my workout. My workout comes first, and then that comes after. But I think if I can incorporate some just miles into my life, that I will hopefully kind of push past this a little bit of a plateau. And like I said, maybe 40 miles isn't enough. Maybe it's too much. Maybe, you know, in April I changed it to 60, or I don't know what the case was going to be. So for now, that's what I want to do. I want to see how this kind of helps me push past this plateau. And yeah, that's really all I have for goals. Nothing too extravagant, just kind of some basic things. I'm going to need to change up my food a little bit here to try to jumpstart it. I've been eating some sweet potatoes, some things that I don't normally eat to kind of change things up. But that is everything I have goal-wise. Like I said, a really simple year. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching these Weight Loss Wednesday videos, and that you enjoy keeping up with me and my fitness and my health and my just journey all in all. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know down below what type of weight loss content you would like to see in the coming year. If it's feasible for me, I am more than happy to take anything into consideration. So always leave me your suggestions. I'm going to try to be more prevalent on sharing with you guys my health and fitness journey and just updating you more in general. But let me know down below, like I said, your suggestions and what are your fitness goals for 2019. I think everybody probably has them or should have them if they are capable of having fitness goals. And so I would love to know down below what you are really striving for the coming year. But that is everything I have to share with you. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it somewhat helpful. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.